In today's video, we're going to learn how to make one of these things. It's important for everything to be sliced and printed the right way, and the way I have these parts laid out is how you should orient them in your slicer for printing. So here we have the cable pegs, the cable hooks, cable spools, cam pulleys, the T-grip, left and right draw assists, barrel tip, the inside left and right, and you gotta make sure that you print them with the barrel side up. Outside left and right limbs, cable platforms, the limb strap. This is the bolt, and you want to print this one with the infill support touching the build plate only so that it doesn't fill in this hole. And then the quiver, which you want to print without infill support. Your printer should be able to bridge the top. This piece here is a knockout, so you don't have to remove infill supports. You might be able to just push it through, but sometimes you need to use a hammer. And then you just gotta get that material out of there as well. To activate these coils, you need to score these perforated lines here with the X-Acto knife. You want to fine sand the trigger. Put a tiny piece of filament in the trigger. Now what you want to do is heat up a soldering iron and surface weld all of these exposed ends except for the cam axles, and for this one just do one side only. It's always a good idea to dry fit the pieces before gluing them. Make sure they fit. Attaching the strings and tuning the cam system is the most tedious and most difficult part of this whole build, and so I'll show you how to do that. But basically the ideal lengths we're trying to get to is we're trying to get to 240 millimeters for the drawstring and about 95 for the cables, but we want to cut them a bit longer than that, and we only want to singe one side first. Reason being is we have to get an end through the cable hook and then singe the end, and we have to get the other end through the barrel. What you want is for the tips of the cam pulleys to hit the drawstring at the same time. Now to prevent snags, I've just taken a pair of vice grips and I've pulled the string over to the side and put the vice grips here so that it can't go back this way. And so this is like where the center normally is. I'm just gonna harden it with some CA glue so that's more like a bar, and because otherwise it's just gonna snag and cause problems. Take a finishing nail, it's about 1.5 by 30 millimeters. Before you print, be sure to check your national, provincial, or state laws on crossbow regulations.